Hello, thanks for joining me for another review then. Right, today we've got a beer from Hardy's and Hanson, and this is their Rocking Rudolph. This is their 2017 Christmas Ale, or Winter Ale as it's called, 4.2% ABV. Purchased this in Aldi about 4 or 5 days ago, something like that. I'm reviewing this on the 1st of December, so I'm kind of posted my first Christmas Ale today that I'd done back in June. So yeah, interested to see. So I was for a minute now, I didn't think I was recording, so I'm professional. So they say it's a full-bodied, malty and fruity Christmas Ale. Bury St Edmunds. This beer is trademarked or registered, so it's a Greene King product. Anyway, it's got a Hardy's and Hansons bottle cap. Not had this one before. It's in a clear glass bottle, and they've given this until January of 2019. So they're giving this 14 months shelf life, maybe, something like that, in a clear glass bottle. Interesting. Crack the top then, if it wants to. Not much smoke on the opening. Some small bubbles rising up through the bottle, so beer in a glass then. Bit of smoke just before the pour. It's that classic kind of look already to the beer. Hope the hops haven't faded. They shouldn't have done. I'd imagine they brewed this fairly soon, being the beginning of December. It's only been in the supermarket, I believe, about 2 weeks. So it's a very kind of clear, crystal clear, mahogany amber colour. Usual kind of fare. It had a half, just below a half a finger of just off white head. Very tightly packed bubbles. Let's give it a sniff then. Yeah, very kind of like a fruity maltiness to it. I was picking up a touch of, I don't know if it was slight skunkiness, but it seems to have disappeared. There's a slight woodiness, fruity. Interested to see what hops. I'll have a look in a moment. So let's give it a taste. Cheers. A little bit of spicy, white pepper, a little bit cakey. It's actually not too bad. I was expecting it to be, I was a bit concerned about the clear glass bottle, but I think I wouldn't want to be drinking this next Christmas, and it takes in next Christmas as well in 2018, so if you're not storing it properly, if you're buying a load, maybe for some for this year, some for next year, keep it out of sunlight. That's all I can say to you, really. Slightly, it's got a slight kind of synthetic-y, is that a word? Taste to the beer. Not in a bad way, but it's kind of along them lines of a that you get sometimes, not all the time, but sometimes in kind of these bottled ales in the UK, especially in a clear glass. So I don't know if it probably hasn't affected it, as I've said already about 5 times. There's some darker fruits in there, maybe a bit of fig. There's a slight sweetness about it. It's not too bad. You're not picking up much of the ABV. It's a slight kind of bitter finish on it, but not too much so. It's quite well balanced, to be honest with you, between the sweet-ish malts and the kind of the bittering hops at the back end, but not too bad. It's something I'd buy again. It all depends on the circumstances, doesn't it? I mean, if you're in a supermarket and you see this and you've had it before, I'm probably going to go and buy something else. And that's just being me. But if it was on at a bar, it may be better on cask. I've never had this beer before, so I don't know, but it probably is better on cask. Getting away from the clear bottle, etc. If you get it within a day or two of being put on from a cask, yeah, I mean, you could probably... I don't think I could have too many of this kind of beer. It might be over having... I mean, I don't drink pints generally anyway. I normally have a half, but a couple of halves and I'll be completely done. One pint done. Move on to something else. There's a bit of carbonation trying to work its way up, so that's coming in a minute. Just a preview there. Excuse me. So yeah, all in all, rating wise, give it one more sip. Before the rating, a quick look through. Oh, just kick the tripod. Don't worry, it's only a beer review, Craig. Right, Untapped. They're saying it's a dark and full-bodied packed full of hops, giving interest and complexity. Challenger and Target provide underlying herbal hop, and there are rare Bramling Cross adding redcurrant and blackcurrant into the mix. There you go. Horlicks malty character from the pale malt of the toffee from the crystal malt, which give warming and blend of hops provides a crisp bitterness. Malts are pale crystal, hops are Challenger, Target, First Gold, Goldings and Bramling Cross. So it's definitely a slight kind of earthiness to it. Herbal. Not surprised about the fruits, whether that's real like black currants or red currants or extract, which a lot of these beers can, a lot of things can be like that, can be put into these kind of beers. So rating then for me, it's not nothing special, it's just above average. It's a 6 out of 10 for me. So if you've had this beer before from Greene King, this is Hardy's and Hansons Rocking Rudolph. It's a winter ale for the Christmas time, 4.2% ABV. Let me know what you think. It's available, I would imagine, in most Aldis in the UK at least anyway. So anyway, thanks for watching and I'll see you on the next review. Cheers.